Oh, yeah. Look at that. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today, the only creamy mushroom chicken that you'll ever need. Now, I keep coming back to this recipe. It's easy, okay? It's a garlic sauce. But, you know, chuck out the garlic if you don't want it in there. Use onion and parmesan. It's an easy one. Come on, let's get on and do it. I've already sliced up my mushrooms, fine diced an onion or half an onion. I've got some garlic. I've got some parmesan. I've got a little bit of parsley. I've got cream, olive oil, salt, pepper, and I've got a couple of chicken breasts. Come on. Okay. Right, we've got a bowl here, look, because we need to season our chicken. Now, a couple of chicken breasts. We don't want that rubbish that's in there, so just take that out of there. Feel for bones and all the rest of it. Right, what we want is some decent 1-inch slices. So we're doing that, look. It doesn't matter if you've got a bit of fat on, it's going to cook off. Again, some nice chunks of chicken, look. Okay. Now, all we're going to do is salt and pepper the chicken. Salt and pepper. Give that a little one of those. Decide whether you've got enough of it. I think so. We only want a little bit of seasoning on. And we're ready to go. Of course we are. Come on. So we want to be bringing in a pan. Let's just move this across there. We don't want all this in the way. We bring in a pan. We want a fairly warm pan for this one. In there, a little bit of olive oil. What we're going to do is sear off the chicken, take it out, carry on. That leaves the chicken flavour in there, and we're going to build it all up in the pan. Return the chicken. It's as easy as that. It's a superb, easy, very tasty meal. Like I say, I do keep coming back to recipes like this. They are so easy to make. And interchangeable. If you want to chuck tarragon in there or anything, you know, up to you. Even chuck your spinach in with your mushrooms, you know, and have a mushroom spinach dish. Up to you. So we are looking for a sear on here. Okay. So in with our chicken. Come on. So we're not really trying to cook it as such, we're just trying to sear it off. So all you're going to do is turn it over and sear it up. We don't have much of a sear on there, look, yet, so let's just leave it. Now the problem with chicken breast, as you well know this day and age, it's full of moisture. As you can see, it's spitting like crazy. That's the moisture coming out of the chicken with the olive oil. Okay, when you've got a little bit of colour on there, we'll have that out of there. What a nice dobbing of butter in there. I'm just going to go in there with that onion. Now this isn't going to take very long. It's a very small half of onion. You can use shallot if you want. And it's very fine diced. Well, it's not very fine. It is actually fine diced. Dice it as much as you want. In there with your garlic. About 30 seconds on that garlic and then chuck your mushrooms in. Mushrooms in. Now we are looking for a bit of colour on these mushrooms, so put a bit of brown on if you can. It's going to take about 4 to 6 minutes depending on how high you cook. Just keep giving it a turn, we don't want to burn the garlic in there. It's about the garlic, this one. A little bit of salt. That's going to bring out some moisture. Now this is one of those dishes which is completely open to a little pinch of herbs or spice, whatever you like. You know, you could put Italian herbs in there, mixed herbs, you can just put some tarragon in there. It's open, it's an easy adaptable recipe. Quite a lot of fluid coming out of these mushrooms, get that cooked off. So what we want to do now is we've cooked this fluid off out of these mushrooms, look. We want a little bit of singe and tinge on there. Want a little bit of colour. There you go, we're getting it there now. Look. Okay, we got a lovely bit of singe and tinge there. We want to be turning it down a little bit. And we want to be going in there, our cream. Just bring that in. Now what we're looking to do here is have a sauce but thicken it up slightly. Now if you like it saucy, you have a little bit of chicken stock on standby and you add the chicken stock. In there, parmesan, stir it in and it will start to thicken. Nice gentle cook on there for a couple of minutes and then we'll chuck our chicken back in. So just give it a little stir until it starts to thicken and then we want to be getting our chicken back in here. Need to finish off the cook on the chicken. Back in there with your chicken and any juice. That is all flavour. A nice little stir through. Three or 4 minutes, bring that chicken back up to temperature and finish off cooking in there. There we go, I think that's about got it. I think that's the flame off. Well, that is a delicious, delicious sauce right there. Look at that. In there, bit of parsley. Stir it through and let's serve it up. Oh yeah, look at that. On there, a little bit of parmesan. And a tiny bit of parsley. There you go, look at that, the only creamy mushroom chicken you'll ever need. The one I keep coming back to. There we have it, look at that. Butter knife. Beautiful, beautiful cooked chicken. We've got our parmesan in there with our mushroom sauce. Chicken is so soft and moist, it's ridiculous. Delicious. You've got that lovely creamy mushroom sauce. Delicious hit of parmesan, garlic. Not overpowering at all, beautifully balanced. That is a fantastic sauce. And obviously serve it with whatever you like. That is sensational. Look at that. There you go. That is one of those sauces I keep coming back to. It's a fantastic, easy meal to make. You cook that chicken like that, it's succulent, it's juicy, it's finished off back in the sauce with the chicken juices. You've got that parmesan through there. It's not over garlicky. You know, you could add more garlic if you like garlic. You've got the mushrooms in there. It's delicious. If you want more sauce, for example, if you're serving over mashed potato and you think that this sauce is too thick, add the chicken stock. Add the chicken stock, have more sauce. There you go. If you like what we're doing, share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make this. The only creamy mushroom chicken that you'll need. There you go. If you like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Catch you in the next video. Absolutely amazing.